All right, the time has come. I have been driving this car for well over a month. I have got to figure out this oil leak. It has this weird, freaking mysterious oil leak that's coming somewhere from the front of the engine, and I cannot replicate it. After I clean it all up with brake cleaner and everything, I cannot get it to leak just sitting here, idling, revving, whatever. But the moment I take it right up the road, by the time I get to the end of that road, the entire engine bay is covered in oil, at least on this side. Up here, it slings it all over the top. And this whole half is completely covered and slung in oil, where oil is slinging out somewhere, getting on the fan, getting airborne, it's getting on the pulleys. It's hitting the crank, really, and I still can't figure out where the hell it's coming from. So I'm going to take the fan off and try that, see if I can get it to where I can isolate it, but I can't see at any seal point where oil would be coming out. So I'm just going to try to dig in here and see what I can't find. Whoopsie. Okay. Got negative and positive. I have 2 dorsers for sale. Yeah, see this massive oil mess? Let's just give that a little clean. Focus. There we go. Look at this. I mean, this whole frickin' side is covered. That side, not so bad. But this, something's hitting this side and just slinging every drop of oil that's coming out of this thing from somewhere. Look. Wipe all this down. Alright, so she's got oil in it. I cleaned it up pretty well. Let's get it started. First time in a long time. And see if we can't see it. And then try to run around the yard or something. Come on, Fred. In here. Good boy. Back up, but he's running. Got some exhaust manifold leak. There's some header leak, but what headers don't leak? All right, put you on my neck here. The game plan will be to just drive around the yard instead of taking it up the road. Ugh. Whoops, didn't mean for that to shut all the way. Alright. Hey, old girl. It's been a while. Okay. Feel like I don't know how to drive it now. Ready, Sid? Okay, clear, clear. Whoa, bottomed out a little there. Get to a clear spot and see if it's already leaked out every bit of oil it has. Just from there. Catch my yard on fire. Hood. Ah, yeah. Well, no oil on the hood. No oil all over everything yet. All right, let's rip it around the yard real quick. So just go this way. Where's that strawberry pin at? Can I make it around that? I think so. Just like that. Of course, the dog cable's right there. Grass is super tall, so I can't see anything. See how much oil we have left now. Haha! Smoking like it's leaking like crazy. Where's that coming from? Valve cover gaskets, maybe? She is a leaky pig. Ugh. It's on my face. Okay. I'm still not seeing oil everywhere, so I guess. Guess we're actually gonna have to take it up the road. Okay. I have to actually drive the thing. Yeah, them valve cover gaskets need replaced. Sid, get off me. This car, but I can't drive it with it leaking every bit of oil out. Catch on fire or frickin' blow it up. Okay, I'm gonna check one more time before I go hitting the road. See, this was normally covered in oil. Well, you'll see, I guess, when I take it up the road, or watch, it'll have magically fixed itself until I take it on a long trip or something and it'll dump every bit of oil out. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see. It ain't getting hot yet, not even up to temp. Still smoking a little bit from that valve cover having oil on it. What do you think, Sid? Happy to be back in the Elite? Probably not. You don't like the loud car as much, do you, bud? What a beautiful sunset in Ohio. Pull over here to the fire department. See if we can't see a leak. And then take her home. Because the last time I did this, it was covered in oil and you couldn't see where the hell it came from. So, that's probably my oil leak spot right there, actually. Still there on their concrete. Oops. Yeah, look. I think that's for me from last time. Ugh. Well, nothing dripping. You're kidding me. Look at this. This is normally covered. I couldn't even go up the road without it spraying oil everywhere. Now there's nothing. You're shitting me. Look, not a drip dropping. Well, it's been a great success story. All right. Well, I guess let's take it around the block. Okay, she apparently wants to keep her fluids now, so take it for a rip around the block and see if we can't get it to leak. Then get off me, Sid, I can't drive. Bigger fuel pump for this thing. Unless that fuel pump's just taking a crap on me, but either way, she ran out of gas up there. Pump back up to recover, so I'm gonna have to get a higher flowing fuel pump for this old girl. That stock mechanical one ain't cutting it anymore, I guess. Whoa, look at that full moon. It's a lot smaller for you guys, but that's a big old full moon for me. feels like forever since I drove this car. Man, did I miss it. Okay, let's take a look. What do you think? All right, we got fresh oil. All right. Shut the car off. Okay, so before, the whole hood and that fan and everything would be smothered with oil. This is the only oil that's on there now that you can see. It has a little some residual. So, all dry, or at least not any new wetness. That's mostly dry, I should say. And then we have wetness. And the wetness, can't get in here to see, looks like it's coming from the thermostat housing, if that makes any sense at all. It's a 400 Ford. So, and if you look, there's oil splattered all over this line. Cooling hose, this is not easy to do. Hold a flashlight and a camera with one hand. Right here, it literally looks like all around that thermostat housing is oil. Why oil would be coming out of the front of the thermostat housing, but I can see bubbles actually. You see that? That doesn't make any sense. Oil coming out of the thermostat housing that goes into the cooling. Why the hell would oil be coming out of there? But look, there's wet oil, a little splash of oil there. Look, oil on the front of this hose. Oil all down the side. Let's get underneath here. We have oil on the oil pan. See that? See these runs? Is that a drip? There's a drip, look. Drips from the we have fresh oil on the sway bar. This looks like it's slinging straight off the bouncer. Oh, there's a drip on my hand from something. And again, see up there? See how that's wet all over? See where it's dry and then it's wet? This light is not the best for this, but see how it's dry on the left and then wet on the front? Could that be from just slinging up there? Probably. So what is it? The front main? Alright, sorry for the crappy lighting, but I figured it out. Finally, after months and months of this crap. Well, maybe like 2 months, but look at this. So, knew it had to be something weird like this. See that little threaded bolt hole right there. Okay, watch that when I rev it up. See if I can get this on camera here. See it blowing out? Yeah! So it's blowing right out, right into the fan. So it's blowing straight out of that hole. I'm guessing that had a bolt that was put in there that wasn't tightened all the way, and it had just slowly backed out. See now, look, got oil spraying right on the back of the balancer, just like I thought. Coming out, slinging all over all the accessories, and just freaking slinging it everywhere, making a giant mess. And when there's oil sloshing around on there, it probably is blowing more oil as I'm driving. So that's why when I'm sitting here, I couldn't see it just pouring out, because I could rev it up, and with the pulleys there, it was hard to see. So here we go. I'm gonna find a bolt that fits it. I'm gonna put some Acapulco on there and plug that thing baby up and be done. Bam! Man, I'm excited to get that thing done. Bazow! I'm freaking stoked to be able to drive this car again without just pouring oil out. Woo! All right, again, sorry for the horrible lighting, but it was, since we started, it's been about an hour and a half or so, and sun's gone down. It's all dark here in Ohio, and, but we got it all figured out. That little bolt right there. Can't believe that. So, must have just not been tightened from, when the water pump and everything was changed when the kid I got it from changed it. Bolt probably just backed right out and just started blowing oil or were. So, she is all done, back together, buttoned up. Let's fire it up and see what she does. I already know she's good. I haven't started it since I got it put back together, but let's go ahead. All right. Sounding good. Running even better. Now she's not massively leaking, just mildly leaking. Woo-wee! Another day hot rodding, I guess, but I am stoked to have this thing back on the road, man. Got my wheels back under me. So, again, I'm stoked. We'll have this back on the road. Now we'll be doing, be able to do some other stuff on it, like put the locker in it. I'm probably going to pull this motor anyway sometime this year, but now I'll at least be able to drive it until then, because it's got some worn bearings and stuff like that, for sure, because I start off with 60 psi oil pressure, drops down to 40 when it's hot, but at idle, it gets down to somewhere around 10. So, so she's definitely getting tired. So we're going to be pulling it. We'll do some little upgrades on it when we pull it. But for now, she's going to do just fine. We'll just put some molasses oil in there and get it by. Probably just rear end oil, 80, 90. Probably what would help it. But yeah, we're back on the road, man.